Hello, beautiful. How are you doing today? I am having a fantastic day and I am so excited to come live to you once again. I am Becky Bennell, owner of Luca Haven Design, which is a purpose-driven interior design company in Grand Rapids and West Michigan, and I am excited to be talking about the master bathroom today. So we have been going through our home talking about how in each room you can make a more welcoming space. Last week we talked about all the downstairs rooms, and this week we are talking about the upstairs rooms. So we're going to head into the master bathroom today. Now let me ask you, imagine that you have had one of those rough days. Just the kids have been fighting all day, and you found out you missed an event that you really wanted to go to, and it's just kind of one of those burdensome days, if you will. Do you have a space that you can just soak away in calmness, that you can wash away the burden and the heaviness of the world, to renew and refresh yourself? Do you have that? Because that is how you create a refuge in your home. It's how you can take those burdensome days and just start fresh, start new. And the bathroom is a perfect place to make it feel like a spa. Even if you have a small bathroom, there's things that you can do to update your space so it feels more spa-like. So it feels like you can walk into this space after a really heavy day and just wash it away. That you can feel that renewal as you go into your next day in the morning, or feel that renewal as you're finally getting time to be by yourself and get ready for sleep. The master bathroom is a place that can just really transform how we start and end our days. It's tied to the master bedroom in some cases, or maybe you have to share. And so how do we bring in these spa-like features into a bathroom that is ours or one that we share? And we're going to share those tips today. The first place, though, we always start, and I know you guys are probably getting sick of it by now, is we start with that empathy exercise. So really taking a mindful step backwards and understanding what we want the intention for the space to be, how we want to feel, the activities that need to take place, the amount of stuff that we have also in the bathroom is something to consider. So take that step back, do the empathy exercise, and then start understanding yourself so that you can understand what tips that we're going to go over today may be worthwhile to you as you're either renovating or updating your space. So the first thing we talked about as one of the tips is to create a spa-like atmosphere. This is because this is a place where you want that refreshed renewal. So we want to feel like a spa. And the way you do that is simple. Honestly, you can add things like your favorite scented candle. Make sure that it's right on the countertop, able to access with a lighter stored away, so that anytime you come into the space, you can, if you're having that stressful day and you just, scent transcends just so much and can really soak up all of the stress. So light that candle when you're getting ready in the morning, when you're getting ready at night, just for a time being, start that candle and you already can transform into a spa. Having good bath products, if you like bath or even shower products nearby that are for those special occasions of self-care and those times that you've had a stressful day. Have some really fun bath products next and sort away into your bathroom. That's nothing that you have to do to transform your bathroom from a remodel standpoint. It's something that you can just add. Other things is adding a dimmer to your light switch, even in your bathroom. So that way you can dim the lights, have a more calming atmosphere, light that candle, have those bath salts ready or the shower bath bomb that you can put in there to really transform into a spa. And then always think about music. We have a Google in our bathroom even, and we're able to just play whatever type of music we need. Or you have your phone. Start your phone with your favorite playlist or favorite podcast. I like to listen to podcasts while I get ready in the morning that are really life-giving, and they really just help wash away some of that negativity that we even have in the mornings, right? That sometimes we get up and we have those grumpy mornings, and we just need to start fresh. And so I start listening to a podcast. So making sure that you can easily listen to music or a podcast can transform your bathroom into a spa with little to no cost to it. Those are the easy things. What is the next level, right? It's another change that is a little bit more, but still pretty accessible, is painting. What colors are soothing to you? Think about painting your bathroom and updating it that way. You know, blues are a more calming color. Even having white or a light green are really just those colors that calm our moods. So think about updating your bathroom with color. Another way, if you can splurge, update those countertops to something a little special feeling, right? Maybe you're updating it to marble. The marble slab doesn't have to be that big, so if you can't invest in it in your kitchen, maybe you think about adding it to your bathroom because it's not as big of an area and it just makes you feel that little bit of specialness. Another thing, if you love to take a soak in the tub or saunas at the end or beginning of the day, do you have space for it in your bathroom if you move things around? That's a much bigger remodel, but if you're up for that, think about how you can add those things that really help you relax. I know I love our freestanding tub. It is just a place where I can come and just breathe and feel that renewal just coming over me as I just soak, once a week. So can you add those to your bathroom if you're going for more of a remodel? Another thing that you could think about is, can you add a fireplace? Maybe it's just a simple electric fireplace to add that warmth, especially in the winter nights. Or can you add a garden wall? There's lots of times where you can add just a wall of greenery to help just renew the oxygen if they're real. If you want fake, you can create that, and bringing in plants and nature really creates that spa-like feel. So maybe you're just bringing in a simple house plant. But think about how you can interact more nature into your bathroom, and it will feel so much like a spa. It'll be an amazing place for you to relax. And then with that, how are your windows in your bathroom? Do you have maybe windows in your bathroom, but you cover them up because you have neighbors? There's a material out there. I used it when I was developing automotive prototypes, but it's this film that you can put on your windows that with a light switch, it can dim or fog, depending on what you want it to do. And so if you fog it, so if you turn on this light and it releases the electric current, or I think there are gas ones too, but if you release the switch, the electric current fogs the window. So that way, if you want to have an open window and still have the light come in, but you don't want the neighbors being able to see the bathroom, you just simply turn on the light switch and it fogs the window for you, allowing that light, but having the privacy. So think about that instead of curtains. How can I use my window still and have privacy? And then if you're going through a remodel, how can you add more light into the bathroom? Maybe it's adding a big picture window, or even look to the ceiling. Can you add skylights? Skylights just make it feel like the sun is beaming down on you, or maybe it's above the tub and you're able to watch the stars while you're taking a bath. There are so many fun things you can do to get closer to a spa if you're able to. So think about some of those tips. There's tips from just small things to much larger things. If you want to create that place of calm, that place of peace. Some other tips for your master bath. Thinking about your cleaning habits. This one is not always fun to think about, but really think about your cleaning habits. If you have a double vanity with your significant other, does it get crowded on the countertop because there's maybe not enough storage? How can you add more storage? Could you have separate vanities? I know my husband and I have separate, on different sides of the wall, we have separate vanities, and it's so nice because we each have our own storage. And if ours is full, it's kind of like you got to figure out how to declutter. But we have our separate storage compartments, lots of storage, and then we're each responsible for our own vanity or our own sink tops, which is another really nice thing when you're maybe have different cleaning habits. And then if you have to share, just think, how can I get more storage? So maybe you don't have a place for your makeup. Maybe you're putting it in a bin that you can store away in your closet. So you're getting it out when you're ready to apply, and it's all right there in the bin, and then you can put it away when you're done. Nice and easy cleaning. The other thing to think about is cleaning your shower. So I know there's all these beautiful, beautiful pictures on Pinterest with these, zero entry, glass covered showers. However, someone with hard water, like us, or even just your normal shower, the thought of cleaning that glass gives me anxiety. I don't know if it does for you. Yes, it looks beautiful. I know mine will never look that way. So when we were doing our shower, we made it more of a European shower. So there is no door, there is no curtain. You just walk into the shower and it has walls. And you honestly don't need that big of a shower to do this with. Ours is only 4.5 feet in length, and then our width is only 3 feet. So it's a smaller shower, but we're able to have that European style shower so that we don't have glass to clean. And that made me so happy because I know I would never get to it. And we have hard water, so it would just turn yellow a lot. And then also, speaking of hard water, if you know that you're going to have that, think about your tile selection in your shower where the water is constantly hitting it. Think about getting dark grout so that a white grout doesn't yellow. And then when you come to your tile selection, really look into either a glazed or a glass tile, as water doesn't really permeate those, and so it'll kind of just wash right away. And then the yellow will be easier to wash away as well. So if you're able to, or if you're updating your shower, think about your cleaning habits and what you're able to maintain. And keep going through your entire bathroom. Think about the toilet. When you're even picking out a toilet, think about all the grooves that need to be cleaned. And maybe you have a house cleaner, and boy, am I jealous of you because we are not as fortunate right now to have a house cleaner. So it's us cleaning it and, taking care of 4 girls. So think about simple things like even what kind of toilet you have. Is it free of grooves? And so it's super easy to just quick clean up. Do you know they even have self-cleaning toilets? This was something brand new to me when I was doing my research for this topic to get you guys all the best tips. They have self-cleaning toilets, and it intrigued me, and they were fun to read about. I don't think it's in the cards for us necessarily, but if you want to splurge, there are self-cleaning toilets as well. So start to think about these things. Decluttering. The bathroom is one of the easiest places to start your decluttering because not so much emotion is tied to the things that we put in our bathroom. So they're easier to get rid of usually. So if you have products in there that are multiple years old and you haven't touched them, just start throwing them away. It will be okay. You can easily always refresh your stock or replenish your stock if you need and you find you're like, oh, I really wanted that. It's something that's easy to replenish if you need it and not expensive to do so either. So think about decluttering so that you don't have as much that you need to store. Some other things. If you have a lot of hair on your bathroom floor, think about adding a little stick vac to maybe your closet so it's hidden away but really easy, accessible to quick vacuum the floor of all the hair. I know especially in the summertime, my hair gets everywhere. It's just the fact of life. There's nothing I can do about it. And so we have a stick vac right next to our bathroom that I can easily vacuum every night if I want to. It's quiet, it's easy, and it takes like 2 seconds to do it. So think about your cleaning habits as you're maybe doing little things in your bathroom to make it easier. So implementing some of these tips. Other things that I found, when you're looking at also the cleanliness and the calming factor, this is kind of something that combines both. But think about if you're able to, update your bathroom and you're going through a renovation or you're planning to go through a renovation. Think about, the consistency of materials. And what I mean by that is, let's say that you want a tile shower and the shower runs on the same wall as your vanity. Think about, can I tile that whole back wall? Can I make it all one consistent tile? Because what that does is really, without the changing of texture, it helps create this calming view for your eye. So if you're changing textures a lot, so you have, the floor tile, and then you have your shower tile, and then you have a backsplash tile, and then you have, your countertop, and then you have this and that, that's a lot of textures and a lot of things for your eye to look at. But if you're able to create this consistency in your bathroom, it is very calming to the eye because there is only a couple textures to look at instead of a lot. So another thing that is very is trending right now are slabs on the wall, right? So if you have a slab that comes down your wall and just continues on to your vanity, or even continues onto your shower, or the same tile that you have on your floor kind of comes up and onto the wall. There's a lot of fun things you can do to create all just one texture feel, right? Zero entry showers. That tile on the floor continues on into your shower with a zero entry. So there's no lip to kind of break that texture and then break your eye from that. So think about streamlining how many items you have in your bathroom from the texture standpoint, the tile and the countertop. Because if you can lessen that, you'll have a more calming space automatically. But what other tips do you have? Some that I have for the closets. I know I was going to talk about closets as well. I don't have any brand new awe-inspiring advice. I just recommend that you are always thinking about decluttering, getting rid of clothes that you don't wear very often. I'm not a stickler for any rules of you should have this many clothes and this many clothes. I do try to have a capsule wardrobe myself, but I'm not someone that likes to have a lot of choices when I choose my clothes or pick my clothes. I like ease and simplicity. Other people love fashion and they want a lot of choices. So it's really a personal preference on how much you have in your closet. One thing I would recommend is if you have seasonal clothes, I recommend only keeping a couple. Let's say we're in summer now, right? I only recommend keeping a couple of your winter clothes out, and then on that top shelf that we never get to, having a cloth bin just full of your winter clothes, all those excess clothes. So that way in your closet you go in and it's only what you need right now, that you're not cluttering your eye with all the winter sweaters that you used to wear, and that you can easily see what's available to wear. And then if you're able, closing away the closet. I know I wish I had a couple more more wardrobe style for our hanging clothes, because it just really clutters my eye, and this is just me. I love simplicity, simple lines. And if I were to be updating our closet, which I'm not right now, but if I was, I would actually get more wardrobe style doors within our closet. We have a walk-in closet, so there's a little bit more space, but anything I can do to have drawers or wardrobe style doors to really hide away those clothes, so that when I walk into my closet, there is a simplicity about it, and it's not so much. I know I have my jewelry put away in one of those mirror, like, it's not a medicine cabinet, but those mirror jewelry boxes. So that way I don't have to see everything hanging. And it really just helps calm my spirit and when I go into my closet to pick out my clothes for the day. So those are the couple tips I have for the closet. Like I said, everyone is so different with their closet. So I don't want to give you any hard and fast rules that you have to follow, but just some of the things that I do. And once again, those tips for the bathroom, if you can do anything to create it to be more like a spa, you will feel so much stress just fall off if you have a place that is more spa-like for you. And then second, think about your cleaning habits and how you can make it easier to clean that bathroom, because no one likes to clean a bathroom. At least no one I've met. Maybe you're different. Make it easier to clean. So really think about how you can do that differently. And then getting light into your space if you're able to. How can you get more light into your space? Not only will it help you with the vitamin D if it's the sun, but also if you have good lighting around your mirrors, it'll be so much easier to put on that makeup. And you'll just feel better. But then having it on a dimmer so that you can really have that calming, just mood, candlelight feel to the space. And then finally, think about if you are into more of a remodel, how can you have more seamless material selection, uninterrupted design, if you will. Because that will be not only easier to clean, it will be much more calming on the eye. So you're hitting kind of both of those areas. But I would love to hear your tips. What are your tips for a really great master bathroom that you love and you wouldn't live without? I would love to hear them. I would love for you to share them with our community in the comments below. And then the action step is taking a look at your bathroom. Is there anything that you can do? Maybe it's just going to the store and getting some really fun bath products or shower products to make you feel just refreshed and renewed in your bathroom. Maybe it's adding a simple plant. Whatever it is, try to get something that just really gets you excited. And, you know, you're doing something for yourself. And you are so worthy and so deserve that. So try to make your bathroom a place that is a place of refuge, a place of peace, a place of calm, a place of refresh and renewal. And you will become a better mama because of it. So I urge you all to implement something this weekend. And as always, if you loved this video, found it inspiring, loved some of the tips, please share it on your feed. We're always trying to grow our community, and I am just excited to see how it's grown through all of this. Tomorrow, we'll be back, same time, 1 o'clock, where we start looking at going just down the hall a little bit to the kids' bathroom. So the kids' bathroom is something I didn't cover during our kid-friendly week, but I thought it was really important to cover, as there's some really great tips that I have for that and things that we've implemented in our own bathroom space that I want to share with you guys. And so tomorrow we are going to talk about kids' bathrooms. So a place that isn't always the friendliest to go into, but we're going to go there and we're going to have some fun. So join me tomorrow, 1 o'clock, and share with a friend, bring a friend if you will, and we will have a great time, I promise. But I wish you all a fantastic rest of your afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.